Kate, I've always wondered about actors when they have temperamental co-stars. And in this film, of course, I'm talking about the sheep, the dogs, and the horses. How many problems did the animals give you?
Well, the horses would constantly fart, which was always completely hilarious. The dogs would always run off and wouldn't come back and were very, very playful and excitable. The sheep, yeah, they never did what they were told. The cows, there were cows that would quite often just turn around and run away, but you just have to deal with all that stuff. You just have to deal with it, and at the end of the day, it was hilarious. So what can you complain if something makes you laugh?
You know, they gave you a really good workout in this film. You're, let's see, running up across meadows, getting drenched in rain. Were there some days, did you ever think, I don't know if this is really worth it or not?
Oh, no, 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 no. There was not a second that I thought this isn't really worth it. No, absolutely not at all. I loved every single minute of it, and it was, you know, God, there were so many different things to experience, so many things that I'll never forget. For example, the rain scenes, and you know, doing the scenes with Emma at the end when Marianne is dying, and all of that, and the ball. I mean, that was wonderful. We had so many brilliant people, and this wonderful all the dancing and the costumes, and it was all so amazing.
Well, when you were in that rain scene, getting drenched like that, did the crew feel somewhat sorry for you?
Yes, they did. They did, and the two dressers, a husband and wife team called Joe and Yvonne Hobbs, they were running in every second with, you know, kind of hand warmers and survival blankets, and everybody felt really sorry for all of us and was like, oh, you know, are you all right, are you? And I'll be like, yeah, no, we're fine, no, it's absolutely fine. And you know, just kind of getting on through it. But it certainly was a tough one, and I was very jealous of the crew standing there in their Macs and their umbrellas and their Wellington boots up to their thighs and all that kind of thing. It just wasn't fair. But part of the job, so there you go.
Let's go back to Heavenly Creatures for a moment. An acclaimed film, seemingly came out of nowhere for a lot of people. When did you first realize that you were getting attention from Hollywood with that film?
Well, I don't really know. But I mean, obviously, I was aware that it was doing well, and that, I mean, there was publicity to be done, and so this kind of thing that we're doing now, I did last year with Mel Linsky, who played Pauline in Heavenly Creatures, and we had a great time and everything, and it was all very hard work. But that was kind of, I suppose, the first sort of taster, and realising that people were knowing who we were in America, and that was all very exciting and kind of unbelievable and a bit bewildering as well, and suddenly I find myself with agents in America, and I think that was when I suddenly thought, oh, you know, there's a lot of really good things happening here, and what a wonderful opportunity, and so much could come from this, and so far, you know, so much has done, so I'm very, very lucky.
Let me ask you about one of your co-stars in this film, Emma Thompson, Oscar-winning and Oscar-nominated actress. Going in at first, were you a little intimidated about meeting her?
No, no, not intimidated at all, because she's not the kind of person to intimidate somebody. She's just not like that. I suppose I was nervous, yeah, but excited nervous. I mean, I was really looking forward to meeting her, and she's great, and we're great friends now, and we had a fantastic relationship on the shoot that really worked for the sisters, and if I suppose, if I really think about it, we're kind of like sisters actually. So no, I had a wonderful time and really enjoyed working with her, and I'd love to do it again actually. I'd love to do something else with Emma.
You know, brilliant. Your character is pretty gaga over a guy in this film. Have you ever been that nuts over somebody in real life?
Yes, I have. And I'll say no more.
Yeah. And one last question. The houses in this film, some beautiful, beautiful mansions.
Oh God, they are, aren't they? Amazing.
Yeah. How paranoid were the people running those homes?
Very paranoid, very, very paranoid. Oh yes, absolutely. No, you can't touch that, you can't touch that. No, I'm sorry. You know, and we had to remember one place we went to, because they were very concerned about scratching a particular floor. If you had shoes that had big, like, teeth, you know, underneath them, you had to put these little blue plastic bags onto your feet. So the majority of us completely rebelled, of course, and ignored the call sheet and this funny little note, wore our teethed shoes, and spent the whole day with plastic bags on our feet. I mean, it was completely ridiculous. But and they're right to protect these houses because they're so very old and so beautiful.
Okay, great.
All right, thank you very much.
Oh.
Thanks.